And if you're seeing this message, this is your confirmation that something in the next week is going to shift. Like something is going to be like a lightning bolt between two mountains, is what I'm seeing. And they're kind of like moving apart. Like there's something that is being uncovered. There's something gold that is going to rise up into the surface. And this can come through in an opportunity that comes up with someone, or maybe it's a new form of income or a job. But I get the sense that it's more kind of like an internal um shift. It's more something within you that is going to quite literally crack open. And it's going to be as a result of your ability to kind of sit in that stagnant energy, your ability to kind of stay focused in that energy that felt a little bit gray. Like it just felt like, oh, I'm putting all of this energy into something and it's not giving anything in return. And that kind of frustration. But I get the sense that you were very patient through this, that there was a great sense of feeling kind of tested in yourself in these moments, in the past few days, in the past week or so. You've really embraced that kind of rest period. And because of that, you're going to be moving forward and you're going to be shown and be given new opportunities that will probably be beyond what you thought was possible for yourself, beyond what you expected. And that's what's so funny about this, is that you, if this message is for you and you resonate with this, the past few days and the past week or so, you've been really kind of sitting in this energy of, it feels gray, but it it was a sense of rest, a sense of kind of just like sitting in the energy as opposed to using it to move something forward. It was really more, it feels like you didn't know, but you were building up the energy to be able to accept this new opportunity, if that makes sense. So, on the surface, to you, it felt like, oh, I'm not on my path anymore and I must be moving maybe in the wrong direction. Some of you felt that, not everyone. There are some of you that were in this and that really embraced it, and really, spirit is like giving you a tap on the back and just like clapping, because it was challenging. And it could have even been maybe like really rainy weather where you were this weekend or the past few days. And that really kind of like washing of whatever. And some of you really sat in that. Wow, that's powerful. Some of you really sat in that energy and really embraced it as being part of your path. And that's a big shift, is what I'm hearing. That's a big shift from what you maybe were used to doing in the past, where this very kind of masculine energy of just trying to move things through. And when you felt that stagnant energy, you were so uncomfortable with it that you would try to move something forward, even if it didn't make any sense, even if it wasn't for your best interest. You just felt you needed to move something. You just felt you needed to create something. You needed to move something, even if it was pointless. And what Spirit's kind of trying to come through here is that it's exactly that. Sometimes when we're in that kind of masculine energy and we're overly in that masculine energy and we just feel like we need to be doing, we're not paying attention to where that energy is going. And we end up using that energy in places that we shouldn't, or in places that don't have any kind of purpose. Now, this isn't to say that you can't sometimes have your energy in places that, don't really fulfill you fully. Sometimes we do just need to clear that energy. But this was very extreme. This was addicted to movement constantly. Just always be doing something, always be planning something, always be foreseeing something in the future. And this energy is much more allowing and a little bit tapping into that divine feminine energy, which is absolutely beautiful. And Spirit is just so happy for you for kind of being able to like see that perspective and see that shift through, because it's really not an easy thing to do, especially in the type of society that we live in that is very results oriented. Oh, and you worked through like the isolation of it, because it can be extremely isolating to rest, which it shouldn't be. But yeah, there's just this very kind of like breathing through it and trusting that there's a purpose to what you were going through, and that trusting that it was still part of your path. And that is, wow, Spirit is so proud. And because of that, this week is going to open up this kind of massive burst of energy. Now, this message is timeless. So whenever you're finding this, you're about to really explode. And I mean that in the best way. Like, your energy is about to really crack open, but in a more focused manner, to actually be able to move forward in the way that you want to move forward, and not kind of dispelling your energy and having those energy leaks everywhere, right? Like, not placing your energy in those places and those people and those situations that are not necessary and that do not kind of refuel you, or that kind of make you feel distracted from your path. This week, there's going to be an opportunity, or there's going to be an epiphany of some sort that's going to move you forward on your path in a really, really focused and amazing way. And so when you're seeing this, I want you to be open and to pay attention to what's coming to you, because you're in a very attractive mode. You could be seeing yourself physically feeling more attractive, feeling more connected to yourself, feeling like maybe people are staring at you a little bit more, just feeling that divine feminine energy kind of coursing through you. And it's really putting you in this attraction point. And because of that, there's an element of like, these things are going to be coming to you. You're either going to get a massive amount of insight on something that's going to help you push things forward and help you kind of know what actions to take to move forward, and opportunities from people, places that are going to really crack you open and really going to open up your perspective and expand maybe what you thought was possible for yourself, maybe what you thought, where you thought your path was headed. There's an element here of like you were trying to control a little bit what was going on. You're trying to control the outcome or the result of some sort. And this is really coming back to, you kind of took a step back from that, and now it's just about riding the wave. It's just about floating on the water and letting it bring you to where you're meant to be. And that's what I'm saying. Like this week, the water, whatever you're floating on and you're kind of allowing and you're in your own presence, the water is going to take you where you need to go. It's going to take you to those opportunities, and you're going to feel yourself drawn to those opportunities. Now, be careful, because you are very much in an attraction point right now. So you might feel like there's past circumstances, past people, past situations that kind of want to come flood you, and kind of they feel that you're pulling away a little bit. They feel that you've moved kind of past it. So just be careful of those attraction points, because it does attract sometimes the past. But stay in your energy. You're about to move forward on something. I can feel it like in my heart center, and it's going to bring you so much joy. It's going to bring you so much fulfillment, and you're going to understand why you needed to sit in that period of kind of just sitting in what felt like nothing, what felt like this kind of void, and really just sitting in that period of like not knowing. That's it. Not knowing what was next, and embracing that not knowing, not trying to control where it was going, where you were going, and really just sitting in it and embracing that as part of your journey. And you're going to see how powerful doing that is this week. This week is going to be transformational. It's going to be monumental. It's going to be important to breathe through all of this, because you're going to be a little bit in like disbelief of what's going on. You're going to be like, you're going to feel those kind of maybe past feelings of that you've worked through, of like, am I really worthy of this? Am I really like, did I do enough for this? Yes, you did. You did the work. There's a reason why it's coming to you now. Embrace that. And so that's part of the like shedding of that old. It doesn't necessarily always have to be like people. It can sometimes be our perspective and our old ways of doing things. There's a big kind of like shedding. It's a transformational period. There's a big shedding. And this week is going to be that first kind of leap into this new life, into this new version of yourself, into this new reality. Now, trust that you've done the work. You have done the work. Some of you have been doing this for years. Some of you have been doing this for years. It's time. It's time. Just like you allowed that period of void, of unknown, of whatever, just that kind of feeling of like nothing, that void, allow these new opportunities and this new kind of energy to come in. Allow it. This is what you've been practicing for. This is what you've been doing this for. Wow. Some of you are going to get new jobs. Some of you are going to be approached by people, and it's really going to be this kind of start of this new, beautiful relationship, healthier relationships. Some of you are going to find new social circles, new community that are really going to be more aligned with where you are now and the work that you've been doing. that's really going to like fulfill you and fill you up rather than just take from you. Because there's a lot of you that have kind of worked through this and that have realized that like the circumstances and the people that you've been surrounded with for a long time were draining you and were really taking from you. And you really took accountability for your part in that. Not that you deserved it, but that you were kind of letting it happen. Sometimes it's because of childhood wounds. Sometimes it's just stuff that we've experienced and it, you know, that we kind of carry on our shoulders for the rest of our lives, or not for the rest of our lives, but well, some of us for the rest of our lives if we don't look at it. But you really realize that you deserved better and you worked towards it. So accept this, allow it. This is a gift. This is a beautiful gift that's just waiting to be opened. So allow it. You deserve this. This is your reminder that if you're seeing this, you deserve this. You deserve this. So allow it. And it's coming. It's coming.